When we look at our comparison table, after we've made our concepts and our overall concept, we're going to define the characteristics of each of those targeted concepts. You want to make sure those characteristics define those concepts. So how do we know a mammal is a mammal? Is often how I phrase it when I'm talking with students. Then I'll have students circle the characteristics that they have in common, and we'll add those to box number 4, the like characteristics. Then the leftovers we add to the unlike characteristics boxes. You'll notice that the unlike characteristics box is split into two, so you can keep them sorted for which ones are unlike for birds and which ones are unlike for mammals in this case. Oftentimes when we teach or we teach concepts to students, we teach them the facts, we give them definitions, when really the word, right, the vocab term is in fact a concept, and students need to make a lot of connections to learn at the concept level versus at the facts level. So once we have our characteristics established, we're going to take those and we're going to turn them into categories. Which categories do each of these things fall into? Ideally, they might fall like a few characteristics might fall into one category, or maybe they have their own individual categories. The same with the unlike characteristics, we turn those into categories as well. Then we summarize. We want to make sure our summary is concise, but also shows how these two concepts can be differentiated from each other. And the last part of our comparison table is, of course, an extension. We want to make sure our students are using this piece of information to further their understanding, to process. So they need to do something with this information that can help make sure they understand these two concepts.